Hi, first grade. This week and last week and the week before, we have been learning so much about coins. And this week, we have been grouping and organizing coins in different ways. On Tuesday, we were grouping coins with tally marks. And yesterday, we were organizing coins with a T-chart. Today, we're going to do something different with coins. Today, we are going to organize coins in a bar graph. Do you know what a bar graph is? Have you ever seen one or maybe made one? If you haven't, what do you think it might be? Bar graph. Maybe a type of graph? You're right. A bar graph is just a way for us to organize and show data. Just like a T-chart organizes and shows us data, so does a bar graph. It just looks different. Remember, data just means information. So today we're going to organize information about coins on a bar graph. Let's look at what a bar graph might look like. Ooh, I'm noticing a bunch of squares on this bar graph. Do you notice those? That's a lot of squares, isn't it? I'm also noticing the names of the coins that we've been learning about. Penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. And then along the bottom of the boxes, I see numbers, 0 all the way to 7. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at all of these pictures of coins and we're going to count how many of each coin we find. After we count how many of each coin, we need to color in however many boxes there are of coins. We're going to start with the penny. I want you to watch me count the pennies and then graph the pennies on our bar graph. I'm going to count them first. I see 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies. I counted 3 pennies out of this group of coins. So now I'm going to go where I see penny on the graph and I'm going to look at all of these boxes next to it, just on the row right next to the word penny. Since I counted 3 pennies, I need to color in 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. I counted 3 pennies, so I colored in 3 boxes. Now I'm going to move on to the next coin. The coin underneath the penny is the nickel. Now I need to count how many nickels I find over here. I see 1 nickel and I see 2 nickels. I found 2 nickels, so I need to color in 2 squares. Remember, I need to color in the squares right next to the word nickel, just on this row. I'm not going to color in squares by penny if I'm counting the nickels, so I'm going to color in 2 squares next to nickel. Ready? 1, 2. That's it. Let's see if you can help me with this next one. My next coin I'm going to be counting and graphing is the dime. Let's count the dimes together that we see. Are you ready? 1 dime, 2 dimes, 3 dimes, 4 dimes. Oh, there's another one. 5 dimes. Show me with your fingers how many dimes we just counted in this group of coins. That's right, 5 dimes. So 5 fingers is what you should be holding up. If we counted 5 dimes, how many squares do you think I need to color in on the graph? You're so right. I need to color in 5 squares since I counted 5 dimes. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that match? Yes, 5 dimes, 5 squares on the graph. Good. We have one more coin that we need to graph, and it's the quarter. Let's see. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to decide how many quarters you count in the collection of coins. And I want you to tell me how many squares I need to color in next to quarter. 2 things you're doing. First, count the quarters. Second, Tell me how many squares to color in. Push play when you're ready. Okay, you should have paused the video and done 2 things. The first thing you should have done was count how many quarters you see over here. Show me with your fingers how many quarters you counted. Good, you should be holding up 1 finger. Great, that 1 quarter is right here. That's it. Now, the second thing you should have done when you paused the video is you should have told me how many squares I need to color in on my bar graph next to the word quarter. Tell me out loud how many boxes I need to color in. If I found 1 quarter, I color in, that's right, 1 square. Great job. Today, you are learning how to organize coins in a bar graph. Today, you are going to do just what we practiced. You're going to look at an amount of coins and a blank bar graph, and you're going to count how many of each coin you find. After you count how many coins that you find, you're going to color in the right amount of squares next to that coin on the graph. You will notice that there's a picture of a blank bar graph with a bunch of coins on it underneath today's lesson. You need to either save that picture or screenshot it. To complete the bar graph, you need to either use markup or open it up into a drawing app to color in your squares on your graph. After you finish completing your graph, your bar graph, you are going to save it and you're going to upload it to the media album. I can't wait to see your bar graphs that you learned today and completed with coins. Have fun!